Hi Taurus, welcome to your February 2018 overview reading. This is good for you if you are a sun, moon, or rising Taurus. And I hope that you guys enjoy this reading. If you've been on my channel for a while, I'm using completely different decks this time. So I'm really excited to show you all the new decks that I have. And I would also like to let you know that I am going to be doing tarot deck reviews once a week. So if there's a specific deck that you would like me to review sooner rather than later, go ahead and drop it in the comment section and I will bump that closer to the top of the list. And so just a quick word on this tarot spread. The green card is the central energy of your month. The 4 internal cards, so these 4 are your internal world, and then the outer 4 cards are going to be your circumstances, the environment around you, etc., etc. Now, if you're a weirdo like me and you like Twin Peaks, then you're probably going to dig this deck. Because it's the Twin Peaks deck, and I'm super stoked to use it. The messages are really clear, and so I hope that you enjoy it. And then this is going to be your timeline. Also, if you're looking to work with me one-on-one, if you want a tarot spread, all of that is in the description box below, so you're welcome to check that out. Now let's see, if you have questions about money or career, this card is going to give you some insight on what's going on with that in February. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. If you want to pause that and read it, you're welcome to. But this is just saying get your energy moving. Make sure that you are... It's kind of like money is energy. Whether you like it or not, money is energetic. And if you're not moving your internal energy, you're not going to see any money flow either. So just notice that, pay attention to that, and get whatever movement you can in. Even if it's only like 10, 15 minutes a day, taking the dog for a walk, do whatever you can. And a truth bomb for you, the truth always creates an opening. Okay, so this is about aligning with yourself and really finding solutions through alignment is how I would describe that. Okay, so the central energy for you this month is the Messenger of Earth. So this is the Page of Pentacles, technically. So this is traditionally the entrepreneur card. Yeah, so it's all about that initiation, getting things started, making things happen. And Taurus has been like super fiery for quite some time since I started doing this. It's kind of like the ebbs and flows with energy. That's what Taurus has been working with for quite a while. So this is you're back to initiation. You're back to starting. You're starting something. Let's see what's going on internally. We have Judgment. I'm not going to read this one yet. Let me see what's sitting across from it. We have Judgment and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so this is all about what's going on inside your head. What judgments, what final decisions are you making this month? And what are you deciding to move away from? Those are the big decisions is, do I stay or do I go? And what you have to do is really look into yourself. What do you want? What are you craving? What are you desiring? What is it that's going to fill your cup? And the more you can choose something that's really in alignment with the direction you want to go, you're going to see the abundance roll in faster and faster and faster and faster. So it's just about when you say no to something, you're saying yes to something else. And so make sure that you're really taking a magnifying glass to what it is that you're saying yes to this month, because it's going to have a lasting effect. I would say throughout 2018 at the very least. So you do have some big decisions that are going to either propel you forward or they're going to bog you down. So just notice that. Notice where you feel expansive and notice where you feel like you're contracting. And then you're also going to want to combine that with what are your priorities. Like if you're scattered and all over the place, this process becomes way harder. So think about what you want. It's a good question. All right, we also have the Queen of Pentacles. Again, more work. Or creating, I should say. Like the Queen of Pentacles is about creating a comfortable home, being work-oriented, making sure that you are making the things that you want to happen. The Queen of Pentacles is like your cheerleader for that. It's the energy of getting things done. And so it seems like that's a really big priority of yours this month. We also have the High Priestess. Using your intuition to guide your decision making is going to be helpful, not emotion. Intuition and emotion live in separate worlds. Intuitive hits and emotional responses just don't mix. The intuition will get muddy if the emotional charge is too high. So just keep that in mind. If you are not in a place where you're emotionally neutral, then I would reach out to somebody else to look at things for you. Or if there's a specific practitioner you like working with, whether it's me or not, whoever you get your readings through, have them do it in emotionally charged situations. So make sure that you're getting that when you need it. When you feel like you need a little bit of guidance, that's always okay to ask for more guidance. I actually want to clarify the Six of Swords for you. See what's going on there. Seven of Autumn. Okay, so this is Seven of Pentacles. This is like casting a wide net. It looks like you're probably taking on too much, and there's certain things that you're just going to have to leave behind. It's like you can cast a wide net, but when it comes to commitment, you're not going to feasibly, realistically be able to commit to every single thing that you'd like to make happen. In an ideal world, yes, absolutely, but you're going to have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what's at the top of your priority list and go with that first. Commit to that first. And that is what you're making a decision around. Okay, and in your external environment, we have the King of Wands. So this is like, it could be a Sag, Leo, or Aries who's really supportive of you. Let me come back to this. I'm going to pull this card next. Let's see. Yep, this has come up quite a bit too. For other signs, the Seven of Swords, which is you're leaving something behind. You're like, nope, can't carry that. Gotta let that go, which isn't a bad thing. It just means that there are going to be some decisions that are more energy, more demanding energetically. And so it's really about making sure that you're taking care of the right things, the things that are in alignment with you most. Okay, we also have the Queen of Cups. Man, you have a lot of people around you, because this is you, the Queen of Pentacles, but the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups, these are people around you. This one's not good. The King of Wands is your friend. So whether this be male or female, this person is like, yeah, go for it, do it. This is your cheerleader. Now, the Queen of Cups is going to be a little bit more fatiguing. I don't know if you can see she's crying, but this is kind of, at least in this deck, it's really highlighting the moodiness of the Queen of Cups more than anything else. And so this person is kind of like they're interested in creating drama wherever they go. And so the faster you're able to disengage with that person, the easier it's going to be. I'm not getting any hit on what sign they are. It's not necessarily a water sign. I want to make that really clear. This does look like someone with some strong fire placements. That does not necessarily mean that this could be an air sign for, you know, depending on who it is. But I'm seeing this as being more of like troublemaker energy, or someone that just isn't. So like the Queen of Cups is selfish in this reading particularly. That's the hit that I'm getting, is this person is selfish. They don't really care about what's best for you. The King of Wands wants the best for you. And please keep in mind that this is completely separate from gender. I'm getting that either of these could be male, female, whatever. So it seems like you'll know who these people are. Like, they will make their presence extremely clear. One is on your side, one is just kind of petty and catty. Okay, then we also have the Four of Rods. This is you creating a home for yourself. Like, your home environment is going to be so important because you're building something. You're initiating and getting started on something that you're looking to cultivate. And because of that, it means that your home and your nest is going to be one of the most important things for you this month. Let's see what else. Well, I'm gonna clarify the Queen of Cups really quick. Justice. Okay, yeah, this is a test for you. Putting up with this person's nonsense is like the universe is trying to say, hey, how much have you grown? Are you willing to fall back into old drama pictures, or are you gonna snap out of it and realize that you don't have to like problem solve for that person because they just want to create nonsense and noise that strips you energetically? Because this person's an energetic vampire. This guy or this gal, whoever they are, is wants to see you thrive. Now, this is the timelines for the first quarter. We have Goddess. Okay, so this is connecting with your divine femininity. Really, I don't know how well you can see that, but, connecting with friends. I'm getting some second chakra work. So think sensuality, home, creating a nest, setting boundaries, advocating for yourself. All of that stuff is going to really support you fully. Okay, second quarter, faith. This is about you making sure that you are trusting that things are falling into place in divine timing, even if it's uncomfortable. And that's not easy. Faith is not easy. I'm not going to sit here and just blow smoke and say, oh, just think positive and everything's going to be fine. No, this is a practice. Having faith is something that like you have to give faith first and then see it pan out, and that's not always easy, especially during stressful times. So it's kind of like this is advising you, the more you can step into faith, the easier things are going to be, but that's not always realistic and it's not always easy, right? Okay, third quarter, we have focus. Focus, focus, focus. This is that Queen of Pentacles. This is you really sticking with your decisions and just like tunnel vision on what you want, on that top priority. That one thing that you want to make happen more than anything else, that is what you're focusing on. And fourth quarter, we have adventure, right? So getting some play in. This doesn't mean that you're going to be like traveling the world per se. It's just indicating that you're going to have some fun. That's how it's reading for you, is like taking a break and going out and exploring somewhere could be really therapeutic. All right, now I'm going to pull a couple cards On the left-hand side, this one is if you're coupled. So if you have a partner, and then the one on the right is going to be if you're single. Single, dating, whoop. Okay. Single, dating, looking for partnership, whatever your deal is. Okay, so if you're coupled, let's see. We have Queen of Swords. This is you owning your own direction. So your own compass, your own sense of self, and your own worth. It's kind of like you are... It's like you are fully aware that your partner may not be 100% on board with what you're doing, but kind of like doing it anyway, not out of, anything malicious or anything, but it's just about being so clear and focused on what you want and just making that happen come hell or high water. And that's okay. It's just like, not everyone's partner is completely supportive of the decisions that we make. Of course, like ideally, they would be, but that's just not reality. So it's kind of like sticking to your guns. That's kind of the energy of the Queen of Swords right here. Then if you're single, if you're dating, we have Nine of Chalices. This is wishes coming true, right? So this is, again, faith. That's the big piece right here. So don't forget that as you move forward with dating, or just if you're more career focused right now, that's totally cool too. It's all about what you want and focusing on your desires. Okay, now we're gonna do a 3-card pick. And I don't care when you select the card. I do not care if it's before or after. It's totally up to you. For a while there, I was getting all these emails like, I like it when you tell us to select a card first. And then I'd get 12 other emails that say, I like when you flip them over and then I select a card. And I'm like, that's great for both of you. Whichever side of the aisle you're on, great. Do whatever you want. This is for you. Okay, card number 1. Page of Acorns, discovery, enthusiasm. So this is technically the Page of Wands in a traditional tarot deck. And so this is that adventure, that exploring. I'm seeing this. If you picked this card, this is your first step. This is actually what's going to help you make a decision. It's what's going to clarify what your priorities are, is through exploration. So the more you dig in to figuring out what you want and kind of take a beginner's mindset, your decisions are going to become more clear. Card number 2, Nine of Shells, gratitude, fulfillment. This is the Nine of Cups. Again, wishes coming true. So if you picked this card, make a wish. Pause the video and make a wish. And so this is all about you getting the things that you do desire. Now, what that means is if something leaves and you're upset about it, they left because something better is making their way to, or something better is making its way towards you. So, this isn't always how we want it to be, right? But you just, again, faith, you just have to affirm like this or something better, this or something better, this or something better. And card number 3, we have the Magician, willpower, creation, making things happen, initiation. This is also really good if you have been in the process of manifesting something. It's like double down on your manifestation practice. Really work on that feminine energy, as well as getting movement in, because that's going to support your manifestations, as well as your clarity and your intuition. Exercise helps with intuition so much, I can't even tell you. Okay, so that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, Taurus. I absolutely appreciate you. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more content. If you're looking to work with me one-on-one, it's in the description box. Please comment if you want me to review a specific deck. And until next time, have a fantastic February. Bye-bye.